Today I drop into the Maltese butchery and social club at Otano North. We're gonna make Puddina. Pudding, yes. There's many types of pudding recipes out there, but this one is my recipe. And I'm gonna share it with you all. G'day, welcome to the butchery club in Otano North. Today I'm doing a Puddina and for the club, and I'm starting to prepare it now. I bought some ingredients and picked up the bread this morning, and I've already cut up some of the bread, and this is what it looks like. The bread now is mixed into a bowl, into pieces, and I'm mixing it in with milk. Put milk in there. That's what I put in there, and we're going to sit there and absorb that milk for about 20 minutes or so. Give it a good stir, and then we're going to start adding ingredients to it later on. After here, we're going to sift it through a sifter and take all that milk out of it, or 94% of it out, and just leave it moist only. I might have to add some more bread to this in a sec, but at the moment we're just stirring it and just let it absorb the milk into the bread, and we'll go from there. And then we're going to put it into a pan, which is over here, and that's what we're going to be doing. Also, I'm going to preheat the oven now. We've got a brand new oven for the club, and that's it there. If you can see it, there it is there. And I'm going to give it a bit of a warm up now. It's already been used this morning for pasticci's, so I'm going to give it on 160, and that will start to warm up, and it'll be ready for me to put in there later on. I've got a nice and hot oven. I'll get back to you very shortly with adding the ingredients into the Puddina mix. Okay, talk to you soon. As you can see, cutting some bread here, ready for Puddina. I prefer to use yellow bread, but sometimes you can't find it cheap enough to buy to make the Puddina. And we've got Nick here beside me, he's my assistant. And start putting this into the bowl with the mixture of the Puddina. And we're going to let it soak up the milk and so on. Alright guys, you can see me, it's hard to work with one-handed, and there's no cameraman to help me. I've got the mixture, as you can see, there it is there, it's all soaked up in milk. Okay, we'll give it a good stir, it's all soaked, make sure it's all soaked properly. We're going to put it into a sifter, which is over here, like that. There it is there. What that's doing now is all soaking out from the sifter. We're going to sit there for a while so you can see all dripping there. That's what we want. We'll give it a bit of a stir in a sec and a shake. We'll sit there for about 10 minutes, and then we'll be ready to add it to another bowl. And the bowl we'll start adding ingredients to it. Okay, so it's all dripping now. We'll go from there. So what we've done so far is chop up the bread, put it in milk, and let it soak. That's all we've done. Okay, so nothing spectacular right now, and we'll start putting some ingredients which spectacular stuff starts to happen. I'm going to show you some of the ingredients that I'll be using for the recipe, and we'll go from there. I've got eggs that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using about 3 to 4 eggs. We've got vanilla flavouring, We've got hot chocolate, cocoa, drinking chocolate. Got drinking chocolate, and we've got natural sultanas, raisins. Yes, of course we've got sugar. You don't have to put sugar if you don't want to. If you're a diabetic or some sort of dietary requirements, you don't have to put sugar. Just sweet enough from the fruit should be enough. And we've got nutmeg, we've got mixed spice, and we've got cinnamon grounded, and then to top it up at the end we've got sesame seeds, and of course we've got cranberries that we'll be adding in there, and we've got Western Star butter. Okay, so that's the ingredients we'll be using. That's all of it there, ready to go. And we're also going to be grounding some orange peel, and half orange of course, and half of lemon freshly picked from a tree, as well as the orange. Okay, I've bring the bowl back now, so we're gonna place this back into the bowl here, and that's where we're gonna start adding our ingredients to our bread mixture. As you can see, I've got some butter that I'm gonna grease the pan before I put the ingredients in there, just a little bit so it doesn't stick there too much. Just give it a bit of assistance there from Mick, and here we go. Try and hit all the spots if possible, in the corners especially, all in the corners there, and now it's all greased up, and the rest of the butter will go into the pudding. So simple there. There we go. So now I've got the thing there. The ingredients are here, or not yet the ingredients. We've got the bread mixture there, and we're going to start adding some ingredients which are all marked here. We've got the cocoa, which we're going to put the cocoa in. The drinking chocolate, actually, not the cocoa. That's going in, and we're going to stir it just like that. Give it a good stir. You can see we're stirring it up. We've got to add another one in there now called the cocoa. Now the cocoa is going in. I'm going to put most of that in there, like so. We're going to put the sultanas in there, about 80 grams or so, sultanas in there, so that's in there. We've got the raisins going in, like that, and one more raisins there, and we've got the egg, 4 eggs in here, which is going in. Okay, and now we've got, I can't work one-handed. We've got the vanilla going in, about 1 tablespoon, but it's a big mixture we're going today, so I'm going to put about three in there. Okay, 3 tablespoons. Okay, I'm going to add some nutmeg, about 3 tablespoons. Now I'm going to add some cinnamon, not too much of that, maybe a tablespoon and a half, 2 maybe. And we've got the mixed spices, about maybe the same, 2 and a half. Okay, we're going to stir that up now. We'll still have to add the lemon and orange peels in there, half a lemon and half orange. If you see it coming too dry, you can always add the lemon juice from the lemon, and also the orange juice. It doesn't do any harm to it, adds more flavour. Also, I'm going to be adding 1 cup of sugar. Like I said, you don't have to add sugar because the fruit, if you put more fruit, you got enough sweetness from there. It'd be good if I had a cameraman here who can do the filming while I'm mixing. Be good. We've still got one more ingredient to add. It's the butter. About 200 grams of butter in here. Usually it's 100 grams, but because we're doing a big dish today, we're adding a bit extra. Yeah, so looking good. Alright, I'm adding the butter to the ingredients. About, there we go there. It's all in there. And of course, after you put it in, you got to stir it. You know? Stirring it up. And there. I'm going to be putting in some cranberries. I'm putting in 150 grams of cranberries. Yummy! And of course, after I put them in, we're going to stir them. Yeah. Smells good already. All the aroma coming up now from all the ingredients mixed together. So we've got cranberries, we've got hot chocolate, we've got cocoa, raisins, natural sultanas, vanilla, eggs, spices, nutmeg and mixed spices. And now we've got to do is add the peels for orange and lemon. And we're almost there. We've got my assistant here, Mick, grating the lemon, and makes it a bit easier for me to do. You know, and we'll do the orange as well. So he's doing a good job. As long as he doesn't dry on his fingers, he'll be fine. Otherwise, all that stuff is going into the mixture. Alright, we've got the lemon now finished and we've got the orange now being peeled the same way. And our assistant peeler, Mick, doing a good job. He's still got his fingers there. He hasn't lost any. I'll count at 6. I'll count at 4. And now we're going to be added to the ingredients. Now I've got the lemon peel and the orange peel, so we're going to put them in. The bowl there, and of course what we do afterwards is we stir it, don't we? Now the time has come that we're going to add the mixture to our bowl or dish. We're going to put this into here. And how I'm going to do it one-handed, I don't know, but I've got to put the camera in a different angle. There you go. We're going to put it to the dish now. I found a spot for the camera. Makes it a bit easier. So all the ingredients are all mixed and it's all nice and moist. Not too much, but just moist. And we're going to mixing that. Usually it's like this. Squeezing it all to the sides, make sure everything's evenly level. Still got more in here, so I'm going to add that in here. Like I said, make sure it's not over the sides or it's all burned, and as much as you can push it to the sides of the dish. just like this. So it's nice and even now, as you can see. Nice and even. Just like that. Yeah. The final ingredients. Like for another sesame seed. You don't put too much of this. Just a little bit on top. Basically, try and cover all of it. That's it. Now it's ready to put into the oven. And how I'm going to do that holding the camera, it's another story. There we go, I'm going to put this into the oven. It's, at the moment it's 160. It's been preheated for a while. So I'm going to put it more up, not too much, just on low. And I'm going to put it in the top shelf. There it is there. Put it down to 160. And there it is, the pudding is made, and now it's in the oven. Okay, I can't wait to see the results after about 45 minutes to an hour. Slow cooking. Could take a bit longer. We'll see how this oven cooks, because it's a new oven. We're still testing it out. Until then, until it's cooked, I'll check in with you shortly. Wow, here I am here, man. Now it's cooking in the oven. As you can see right there, it's cooking right there, yeah. Okay, and the aroma is coming out now. The aroma is coming out, the smell of all the ingredients inside that I put in. The orange peels, the lemon peels, all the other sultanas, the freaking, all the other stuff, eggs, the whole, you smell it now. You know, it's really, really coming out in this kitchen. You know, and I can't wait till the another half an hour, 40 minutes before it will actually come out and we can see the results. Until then, we'll get back to you. Alright, the time has come now that the puddina is now ready, and we've got to pull it out of the oven and place it on the bench. Okay, and we'll have a look what it's all about. Smells really good, look at that. Beautiful. Now we're going to cut it up a little bit and have a look how it's cooked inside, and I'll show you all about. Well, this is the time you were waiting for. It's ready, and I'm going to be cutting it up now. And there we go. جيبنا النسبة المصادر There it is there. As you can see, Puddina is nice and hot right now, so best to keep it cool and give it half an hour resting time and then cut it up. But there's a product here, and we'll get some members to taste it and see what it's all about. 1 second. Here you go, we've got Charlie here, and he's going to be sampling the Puddina for the first time. And yep, he's one of the members here, and we're going to sample it now, and let's see what he thinks about the whole thing. There's also Mick here, and Charlie. What do you reckon, Charlie?
Very nice, very good.
Well, You want to taste it first?
Yes. No, but I already tasted. Yum yum.
Pretty good.
Very nice.
And there is the finished product here. As you see,
A bit hot, that's what it
it's
is.
hot, so it's going to cool down. These guys couldn't wait to test it and try it out before it cools down.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's the finished product. Well, until the next time we cook a meal here in the club, and I'll farewell you all and goodbye. And come along to our bus trips, because we're going to be making this on our bus trips as well. And it's all free to the members and persons that are travelling on the bus. And of course we'll be holding meals at the club here. Sometimes it's rabbit, sometimes it's hamburgers, sometimes it's steak and chips, sometimes it's whatever. So do come along, or do inquire on the Facebook and see what's happening, or keep an eye out on our Facebook page. Until then, I farewell you. Goodbye.